Title: The Zone Eats the Living. Malibu had a thirst for thrill. Greg was just stupid enough to follow. The two friends, high on vodka and bravado, bribed a local with a rusted van to sneak them into the Chernobyl exclusion zone. One night, Malibu grinned. No one's ever gone deep enough. They wanted abandoned buildings and haunted silence. What they got was something they were not ready for. They crossed the fence just before dusk. Geiger counters chirping like insects on fire. Gray skeletons of buildings loomed through mist. The air was thick, metallic, wrong. In the distance, the Ferris wheel groaned like it remembered pain. Malibu's camera rolled constantly, capturing decay, shadows, and the unsettling absence of life. Greg kept glancing at windows. He swore something moved. Not fast, but watching. Rats. Malibu whispered. Or ghosts? But the shadows didn't run. They stayed. They waited. By midnight, they reached Hospital No. 126. Inside, blood still gleamed on the gurneys. Not dust blood. The Geiger counter shrieked suddenly, then died. That's when the crying started. A baby, somewhere upstairs. Greg followed the sound. Room 306. Inside, a pristine nursery. Rocking horse gently swaying. A crib, Malibu said. Let's not. Greg lifted the blanket. A charred infant stared at him, its mouth opening into a void. It inhaled without sound, and Greg's skin began to blister and peel, as though something inside him recognized what it saw and tried to get out. He screamed as his flesh cracked like a rotted fruit. Malibu ran. But the hospital no longer obeyed the laws of architecture. Every hallway bent backward. Stairs spiraled up into themselves. The air grew warmer, then wet. He stumbled into a basement he hadn't entered. And there it was, the core, but not the physical one. Something older, smarter, and hungry. A god forged in fallout, teeth made of time. Eyes formed from flickers of light across decades of radiation. It saw him, and then he was back. Sunlight struck Malibu's face. He was lying in the van, alone. The Geiger counter was silent. His hands were clean. No cuts, no radiation sickness, just peace, until he noticed something. His camera was still running, but the footage it played wasn't from his perspective. It was Greg's, still inside the zone, still moving, still talking. But Greg wasn't speaking his words. He was whispering Malibu's thoughts, second by second. Then Greg turned to the camera and smiled. You left, but the zone didn't. You brought it back with you. The van doors locked,